morning. How may I address you?
You can call me Christy.
Thank you for making your way down for this counseling session. So before we start our counseling session, I would like to say a few points. The purpose of counseling, right, is for us to discuss about your issues so we can work together to tackle it. And next, right, each counseling session will take about an hour and it will cost about $100 per hour. And it will last normally about 5 to 7 weeks depending on what you want to say and how fast we progress through each week. If you need any financial assistance, you can approach my administrative staff outside. And lastly, this is bound by confidentiality, so anything you say, right, will be kept between you and me. However, should you cause harm to yourself or others, I need to report it to the relevant authorities. If you agree by the terms and conditions, you may sign on this paper. Right, thank you. So what brings you here today?
I have weight loss issue.
When did you start having weight loss issue?
1 year ago to be exact.
How many times are you eating?
I eat like 1 meals per day, so I basically only eat 7 meals per week.
What caused you to have that less of an appetite?
I have no time for me to actually eat outside or even grab a bite.
What makes it so difficult for you not to eat so much?
Because of my job.
Could you elaborate more about your job?
Because I'm currently like working as a manager in like certain company, and as a manager, right, I have like many like work responsibilities for me to do, and I have to do like data gathering outside. And moreover, right, I have to like attend meeting over and over again.
So from what you have said, right, it seems that you are quite exhausted from the huge amount of workload that you are receiving, and it's quite normal for people to feel pressure when they have a huge amount of workload, and as anybody experiencing what you're experiencing now would feel the same way as you too. So could I ask, how does your family members feel about this?
They are actually kind of like worried about my health because of me working such a long hours.
What are their thoughts about it?
They actually like suggested me to actually like to maybe change my job or like reduce my job responsibility as much as possible and spend more time with them.
What are your thoughts about it?
What are my thoughts about? I feel kind of like guilty because I did not actually take their advice.
How do you feel about it?
I feel kind of like disappointed in myself because I did not like listen to what they actually like suggested.
So from what you have said, right, it seems that you're quite lost whether to either quit the job or to take up the job, and I can assure you that it's quite brave of you to consider your parents' opinion, as since nowadays, right, not many youngsters would agree with what their parents say. Okay, so have you ever tried to cut down on to try to gain weight?
I have tried, but it is not successful
What makes it so difficult?
because I have like really have no time for food because my schedule is all very packed and I cannot afford to squeeze something in between.
Do you have any plans to cope with it?
I currently like does not have basically I do not know how I'm supposed to start, so I basically have no plans at all.
Okay, so to summarize, right, you have stated that you have weight loss issue mainly due to your work. Is there any other issue you'd like to bring up, or should we continue with this issue?
I prefer to continue with the issue that I mentioned.
Okay, so what plans do you have to deal with this?
I want to like gain more weight.
What's the amount of weight that you wish to gain?
5 to 10 kg would be great.
How do you plan to monitor the increase in your weight?
I think I can check by reading my like weight.
Okay. So what would you do, right, if you suddenly don't want to eat?
think if I really have no appetite, I can eat some like light snacks such as apple.
How do you plan to how do you plan to get those foods from?
I think because my house downstairs got like shopping, I mean the supermarket, so I can get it from there.
Oh, okay. So how long do you think you need to achieve your target?
5 years.
Okay. I think that 5 years is too much. Would you consider trying to tone down number of years?
Then I think maybe 12 months.
Okay. So to summarize, right, you say that you would try to cut down your weight to about 5 to 10, and you use a weighing scale to measure your weight. And if you suddenly wants to stop eating, you will prepare light snacks by going to your nearest convenience store to buy it. And you have also said that the time frame will be 12 months. Okay. So thank you. From now, right, we will start discussing about your issue.
Okay.